Hello there everyone! In this video I'm going to show you how to shade a sphere in Procreate. Okay, so now we are in Procreate and at first we will need to choose a pencil brush. So Procreate comes with some cool pencil brushes. If you go to sketching, you will find a 6B pencil there that is really good for shading. Now, if you draw a line with the 6B pencil, it looks like this. And if you tilt the pencil, you can create a shading like this. You might want to try out how you can play with the pressure sensitivity of the Apple Pencil. So to go from a lighter to darker parts of a sphere, because that will give us the most authentic results, because when we are shading we should go like smoothly from light to dark. That will give us the 3D experience. All right, now I have some pencil brushes that I have created. Let me show you. So I have the pencil brushes here. So I have some sketching pencils with some effects like this. I have textures created from pencil marks. It looks super cool. I have hatching pencils and cross hatching pencils. Can you see this? But whatever brush you are using, the process will be the same. So I will just delete this. Now the first thing you need to do is to go to the selection tool and hit ellipse. And when you want your selection to be a circle and not an ellipse, you need to tap with one finger. So I tap with one finger, now it's a circle. So you need to tap a few times so that you can see that if you're drawing a circle or not. So I have this selection here. Let's make this size of a circle. I don't know if you can see it well, so I will now just fill this with white color on a new layer. So I'm on a new layer now. So I have now a white circle here. So again, what I did was I selected the area with the selection tool and the ellipse selection tool. I tapped to have a circle and I just held down this color and just placed it there. And now I have a white circle I can grab around. So I will just place it to the middle. I will alpha lock this layer, so you can just click on the layer and hit alpha lock, or just swipe it 2 fingers and you will see a checked background here. This will mean that you cannot draw outside of this shape, so you will be like safe when shading. So now I'm going to choose the black color and choose a pencil. I will choose a hatching pencil. Let me see. Yeah, a hatching pencil, but again, you don't need to have these brushes. You can just have a simple sketching and 6B pencil to do so. So now what I'm going to do is to make this brush big and pretty lightly just go through this shape. It is one thing to see the base shape. It is the other that in the real objects you don't have outlines. So the outline is usually just a reflection or just a shadow. And now I have a very light coverage. Now, in the theory, you need to set the light direction where the light hits your object. And let's say it hits right from here. This means that it will hit my object right here. I will use white a little bit later. And then in a smooth gradation, because when we are shading round objects, we create smooth gradation. So we are going smoothly from light to dark. We are going from light to dark to this side, following the curve of the sphere. So if my light hits, I will take this one. If the light hits this sphere like here, my shadow will have the direction of this sphere, or following the shape of this sphere like this. If I would have it like from here, then my shadow would come with it and be like below it. all right? And if it would be from this side, shadow would be here. I hope that makes sense for you. So I will now turn this off and just set it. So here is my light source. So I will just lightly start adding shadows in the shape of the sphere, so roundly, like this. And I'm layering. Can you see that? I'm pushing a little bit at this side to get it even darker. And yeah. And play a bit with creating a smooth gradation. Like this. Let's be a bit more brave. So, okay, I created a very dark shadow at this part, and it's cool. I will add a little bit of darkness at this outer outline as well. And as you can see, I'm kind of leaving out this white spot here where the light hits the sphere. And now I will add light. I will go and select white, and where the light really hits the object, I will just add this white. And there will be a reflection from the ground onto the sphere. So at this edge, I will add a little bit of white as well. You will see in a second why this will be super cool. Because now I'm going to create another layer below this sphere. And again, choose black. And now I'm adding the drop shadow, approximately starting where my white starts here, until it ends like here. And I just add this cool drop shadow. Add a little bit here, and voila. I think it looks super cool. So can you see that? Beautiful. So let's just do a little recap on what we have done to create this sphere. So at first we have use the selection tool to select a circle. We tapped to have a circle. Then we filled that selection with white to have a white circular shape to carry around. You don't necessarily have to do that. You can shade within the selection, but this is easier. So then we placed a very light layer of gray over our shape. Then we added a smooth gradation in the shape of the sphere, keeping in mind the light direction and where it hits the sphere. Then we added a smooth gradation, so went darker at this shadowy part. Then we added white where the light hits the sphere, added a little bit of reflection, and it dropped shadow, and voila, we have this wonderful drawing. I hope that this video was valuable for you, and now you are ready to do some traditional art on your screen. I think it is incredible to do so because we have the undo button. All right, I am exploring this topic, the pencil brush making, actually how to create Procreate brushes from real pencil marks in a Skillshare class, and also there are some classes where I explore shading in more depth. So if you are interested, go and grab your 1 free month of premium membership to Skillshare in the link below. It was a pleasure to have you here. Subscribe to my channel and let me know in the comments what are you interested in learning and what should I create videos about. Do you want some drawing tutorials or painting tutorials or illustrations, step-by-step illustrations, or some more art theory? So let me know. I'm flexible. I want to share my knowledge with you guys, so make sure to subscribe and leave me a comment. Have a wonderful day and happy creating!